Welcome back to the Mud Shop. I just wanted to do a short video. It's Christmas Day 2021 and I just unloaded the kiln. This I thought was going to be my Christmas Eve um, load, but ended up being today. Anyway, I was going to show you a few things. Napkin holders. These are ancient copper, but they didn't quite get to cone 5, so that'll tell you the difference. You see how brown it is. I still like them. I'm not going to refire those. And this is ancient copper on the middle shelf that did reach a little past cone 5. This is my little pumpkin plate. Tangelo. I have pie plates. These are the 112 speckle brown clay. I haven't sanded the bottoms yet. I will do that. I just got it out of the kiln. Ancient copper, textured turquoise on the 112 clay. Some of you have asked what textured turquoise looks like or how ancient copper works on the brown clay. Well, this is, if you fire it just a little past cone 5, you get a good glow to it. The texture turquoise lightens up though, so you have that to contend with in the little hotter. But remember, if you don't reach it quite that temperature, this is what you get for ancient copper. Also on the bottom row of the shelf of the kiln was this plate. It also has the brown, but I still like it. It's got a little bit of the metal look to it for the ancient copper. This is Laguna Aqua Blue, and then these were Mako Stroke and Coat Brown and Cotton White. This was a refire. This was a, if I remember, cherry blossom bowl that I made back in the summer, but I did not like the color, so I refired it. I do like the way it turned out now. This is your dip bowl and your chip bowl, so it's a good size bowl. Chip and dip set. So I do like that. I did put Snapdragon over it and a little bit of marigold in the middle of the flowers to give a little more color. We've got a Mississippi plate. I'd have to look up to see which blue that I used on this. It really don't remember. I have to look it up. But it's really dark. I think I did the midnight blue on the back and in the center, and then probably indigo float around it. But you may dispute that, and I'll be okay with it because I really don't know for exact. This is my take on a butter churn, butter crock. It's the thing that you set on the counter. You put a little bit of water in your mug, and you put your butter in here, invert it, the water seals it, keeps it room temperature, and keeps it fresh. I did a dual purpose set so that you can use this for your butter. You can put this in the refrigerator or do whatever you want with that piece. And if you'd like to use this as a mug, it is a functioning mug. So if you'd like to copy that pattern, go for it. That's my butter crock. All right, this is a strip bowl. This is, let me look at my little list. Autumn purple is what the outside is, and I like that with a Mako light flux on it. I like that, autumn purple. And then I did the Western brand Ultra Turquoise on the inside. This matches the plate. I did a whole set of this over in the summer. These were some pieces left over that has been covered up in the corner waiting for room in the kiln. I finally had room for them. So this is my vase. A water pitcher. Finally made it. This is my 3-section dish, divided dish. I did some hand painting on it. The little carved, well, I didn't really carve it. I drew on it with Mako's designer liner and then filled in with speedball underglazes. These are my pie plates. I did this one also within these 4 little baking dishes are all done in the ancient copper and texture turquoise. And you can see they turned out really pretty, the metal color in them. And like I say, the turquoise is not as bright on the 112 clay, but I wanted the 112 because it holds up better when you're baking with it. This is also the 112 clay baking dish. This is Mako Designer Liner, and I drew out the vines and lemons and colored them in with Speedball yellow and green, and then covered it with the Speedball clear. And this is my first time to use a Speedball clear. See if I can get it in the light enough to see the shine. You can see it's a good shine on it. No pinholing. It fired really well. I'm pleased with that. It's the first time to use it. I've been using Mako's mixing clear. That's what I've been using. But this is what I got out of the kiln. There is a little hint that I wanted to show you. Somebody said that they had not really realized what these stilts were for and didn't realize they were for spoons. Some of my spoons are bigger and they fit on them really well. If you'll notice, this spoon is smaller, and because it's smaller, it didn't fit perfectly on it, so I used a little tiny stilt to cup the bottom of the spoon so it rested really well. Had I not used that, it wouldn't have worked because it would have stuck on the stilt, if you can see. But that's a little hint. If you got a set of them, like I did when I first got my kiln, I got all the furniture that I needed, and those tiny ones were in it, and that's what I used them for. Kind of help give a little addition to the spoon stilt. But that's my little hint for the day. And other than you've got to fire ancient copper just a little above 5. I don't want to go 6 because it's hard on my other glazes, but this is where I got, and refired piece I'm pleased with. I love my bowl now, and I like it having color. I just like color. So this is Christmas 2021. This is what came out of the kiln today. And yes, some of these pieces were Christmas presents, but we don't get together till a little after Christmas, so I was saved by that. Anyway, I thank you for joining me in the Mud Shop. You have a Merry Christmas, a blessed day. I'll see you again. Bye.